Don't let the things you own you. Ever pondered over how much stuff we accumulate without even realizing it? Have you considered how liberating it would be to break free from needless expenses? Today, we're stepping into the shoes of a Sigma female, an epitome of independence and wisdom. She's not one to fall for consumer traps or societal pressures. Here are 10 things a Sigma female would never buy, showcasing her sharp, intentional approach to spending and living a fulfilling life. Buckle up because you are in for a wild ride. Number 1. The latest smartphone. Every year. A Sigma female isn't about to get swept up in the frenzy of buying the latest smartphone every year. She knows that the so-called new features are often just minor tweaks or cosmetic changes designed to make people feel like they need the latest model. She finds it almost comical how tech companies hype up every release, as if a slightly better camera or a new color option is a game changer. Instead, she uses her current phone until it genuinely needs replacing. She doesn't see the point in forking out a small fortune for something she already has that works perfectly fine. Sure, the new phone might have a few extra bells and whistles, but she's not about to fall for the marketing spin. She's pragmatic and values her hard-earned money. To her, constantly upgrading to the latest gadget is a wasteful and unnecessary habit. She finds satisfaction in making smart financial decisions and enjoys the peace of mind that comes with not being caught up in the consumerist rat race. Number 2. Trendy diet plans. Trendy diet plans? She's not interested. A Sigma female isn't fooled by the latest diet crazes that pop up every few months. She knows these plans often promise miraculous results but are usually more about clever marketing than genuine health benefits. The idea of cutting out entire food groups or surviving on some bizarre concoction? She finds it laughable. She's seen all the fads, whether it's keto, paleo, or juice cleanses, and she knows they're not sustainable in the long run. These diets might help you drop a few pounds quickly, but at what cost? She understands that real health and fitness come from a balanced diet and consistent exercise, not from drastic temporary measures. The constant pressure to follow these diets is something she finds particularly amusing. Every other week there's a new must-try diet that everyone's raving about, and she watches as people jump from one plan to the next, never really sticking with anything. She prefers to keep things simple and realistic. Eating a variety of wholesome foods and listening to her body's needs is her approach. She also avoids the guilt and stress that often come with these diets. Eating shouldn't be about deprivation or obsessing over every bite. She enjoys her food, treats herself in moderation, and focuses on nourishment rather than restriction. To her, a healthy lifestyle is about balance and enjoyment, not about following the latest trend. She values her sanity and well-being over fleeting diet fads. While others are busy trying the next big thing, she's content with her straightforward, practical approach to eating, one that supports her body and makes her happy. Number 3. Tipping at ridiculous places. Tipping at ridiculous places? Not her thing. A Sigma female doesn't believe in dishing out tips left and right, especially when it feels more like a forced social obligation than a genuine reward for good service. She's all for tipping where it makes sense. Restaurants, hair salons, maybe a delivery driver who had to brave bad weather. But tipping at every random counter or for minimal interaction? She finds it absurd. She's seen it all. The tip jars at self-service coffee shops, the iPad screens at checkout counters flipping around for a tip after she's done all the work herself. It's almost a comedy to her, the way these expectations pop up in the most unexpected places. Buying a pre-packaged sandwich or a quick coffee doesn't warrant an extra payment for a job that required no special effort. She's not cheap. She just believes in fairness. If someone goes above and beyond, she's more than happy to show her appreciation. But the constant push to tip everywhere feels like it's crossing the line into exploitation. Employers should pay their workers fair wages rather than relying on customers to supplement income through guilt. She also values transparency. When a place starts pushing for tips in situations where it's not customary, it feels like a hidden cost, and she doesn't appreciate being ambushed at the point of sale. She'd rather support businesses that value their employees and build fair wages into their pricing. Number 4. Designer luggages. Carriage of doom. Designer luggage? Definitely not on her shopping list. A Sigma female sees no point in spending hundreds or even thousands of dollars on a suitcase just because it has a fancy logo on it. To her, it's almost laughable how some people equate a brand name with better travel experiences. She knows that when it comes to luggage, functionality trumps fashion every time. She gets a good chuckle out of people who think that a piece of designer luggage will somehow make their trip more luxurious. All she sees is an overpriced, delicate bag that's begging to be stolen or damaged. She's more interested in something durable and practical, something that can withstand the rough handling of airport baggage systems and still come out unscathed. She also knows that what's inside the suitcase matters far more than the suitcase itself. Whether she's packing for a business trip or a vacation, she focuses on being prepared and organized, not on making a statement. Her luggage is meant to serve a purpose, not to impress anyone. The money she saves by avoiding designer luggage goes towards things that actually enrich her life, like travel experiences, quality gear, or even a memorable meal in a new city. She's not about to waste her hard-earned cash on something that's more about status than utility. If you are connecting with our video and find our content valuable, we invite you to subscribe to our Sigma Female channel for more insightful updates. Your likes, shares, and thumbs up are greatly appreciated as they enable us to keep delivering high-quality content to you. Thank you for your support so far. It means the world to us. Now let's continue. At number 5, high-interest loans, financial quicksands. High-interest loans? She wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot pole. A Sigma female knows that these loans are financial traps designed to keep people in a cycle of debt. She's way too smart to fall for the quick-fix allure of easy money that comes with exorbitant interest rates. She understands the real cost of borrowing money at high interest. It's not just the principal amount that you owe, it's the interest that piles up, making it harder and harder to pay off the debt. She's seen people get stuck, paying off just the interest while the principal remains untouched. To her, that's like throwing money into a black hole. She also knows that high-interest loans often prey on desperation. Whether it's payday loans or high-interest credit cards, these products target people who feel they have no other options. But she believes in planning and preparing, not reacting in a panic. She would rather save up for what she needs or find alternative solutions than resort to borrowing at such a high cost. She's savvy with her finances and knows the importance of living within her means. If she can't afford something outright, she'll save for it or look for a more affordable option. She values financial freedom and understands that taking on high-interest debt is a step backward, not forward. At number 6, courses from self-proclaimed gurus. Media, women, vertical bar Sigma, female, fearlessly challenging the status quo and provoking discussion. Premium video clip of a Sigma female fearlessly challenging the status quo and provoking discussion, showcasing unwavering determination and boldness in her actions, resonating with the script's theme. These revisions align the stock media queries with the specific requirements of the script in each scene. Media 1. Courses from self-proclaimed gurus? Not a chance. A Sigma female knows better than to hand over her hard-earned money to someone who promises to unlock the secrets of success with a pricey online course. She's seen enough of these so-called experts who claim they have the magic formula for instant wealth, happiness, or whatever else they're selling. She finds it almost laughable how these gurus market themselves. They'll flash their luxury lifestyles, rented cars, and vacation homes to lure you in, all while promising that you too can have it all if you just buy their course. She's not buying it, literally or figuratively. Instead, she values real, tangible knowledge and skills gained from credible sources. She knows that true learning often comes from experience, hard work, and reliable mentors, not from flashy sales pitches. She's more likely to spend her time reading books, attending reputable workshops, or learning directly from experts who've proven their worth in their field. What's more, she understands that there's no shortcut to success. The promise of quick and easy results is a red flag for her. She'd rather put in the time and effort to develop her skills and knowledge genuinely than fall for a get-rich-quick scheme. She's also aware that many of these courses regurgitate basic information you can find for free with a bit of research. Number 7. Impulse purchases. Impulse purchases, not her style. A Sigma female knows the importance of thinking things through before spending her hard-earned money. She's not the type to grab something off the shelf just because it looks appealing in the moment. She's seen the clutter and waste that come from buying on a whim and isn't interested in filling her life with stuff she doesn't need. She's aware of the tricks retailers use to entice people into making spontaneous buys. The strategically placed items at checkout, the limited time offers, the flashy packaging, it's all designed to make you spend without thinking. But she's not easily swayed. She values mindfulness over instant gratification and prefers to make purchases that serve a real purpose. She takes a practical approach to shopping. Before buying anything, she asks herself if she truly needs it and if it will add value to her life. This way, she avoids buyer's remorse and saves money for things that really matter. She's also a fan of making lists and sticking to them, whether it's for groceries, clothes, or household items. This helps her stay focused and resist the urge to pick up unnecessary extras. Moreover, she knows that impulse buying often leads to regret. The thrill of a new purchase fades quickly, but the dent it makes in her finances doesn't. By being deliberate about her spending, she avoids this cycle and maintains control over her budget. She would rather save for something meaningful or invest in experiences that bring lasting joy than waste money on fleeting desires. In her eyes, impulse purchases are just another form of clutter, both physically and financially. She's all about living intentionally and ensuring every dollar she spends aligns with her values and goals. For her, it's not just about avoiding waste. It's about making choices that enhance her life in meaningful ways. Number 8. Overpriced gym memberships. Overpriced gym memberships? Not for her. A Sigma female knows that staying fit doesn't require a fancy, expensive gym. She's not about to shell out a fortune for access to a posh fitness club with juice bars, spa treatments, and more amenities than she'll ever use. She's all about practicality and efficiency, not paying for frills. She finds it almost absurd how some people equate an expensive gym membership with commitment to fitness. She knows that true dedication doesn't come from a hefty monthly fee, but from consistency and effort. She's perfectly content with more affordable or even free ways to stay active, running in the park, home workouts, or using simple equipment like dumbbells and resistance bands. She also values flexibility and convenience. Instead of being tied to a specific gym location and hours, she likes the freedom to exercise wherever and whenever it suits her. This might mean an early morning jog, a quick yoga session at home, or joining a community sports league. Her fitness routine adapts to her lifestyle, not the other way around. The idea of paying a premium for features she doesn't need or use doesn't sit well with her. She's seen too many people sign up for expensive memberships only to rarely go, essentially throwing money away. She's careful with her finances and would rather spend her money on things that genuinely enhance her life, like quality workout gear or activities that she truly enjoys. At number 9, extravagant gifts. Extravagant gifts? Not her thing. A Sigma female knows that the value of a gift isn't in its price tag, but in the thought and meaning behind it. She's not impressed by flashy, expensive presents that are more about showing off than genuine affection. To her, the best gifts come from the heart, not the wallet. She finds it almost amusing when people try to buy their way into someone's good graces with over-the-top gifts. She'd rather give or receive something personal and thoughtful. A handmade item, a book with a special meaning, or an experience that can be shared and remembered. These kinds of gifts speak volumes about the relationship and show a level of care and understanding that money just can't buy. She's also practical. She knows that extravagant gifts can sometimes create awkwardness or pressure to reciprocate at the same level. She prefers to keep things simple and genuine, avoiding the competitive nature that can come with high-priced giving. It's not about outdoing each other, but about connecting on a deeper level. In her relationships, she values moments and memories over material things. She'd rather spend quality time with someone, create lasting memories, or share a meaningful experience. To her, these are the things that truly enrich life and strengthen bonds, not a designer handbag or an expensive gadget. She's mindful of her spending and prefers to invest in things that bring real joy and value, rather than succumbing to the pressure of extravagant gift-giving. She knows that love and appreciation can be shown in countless ways that don't involve a hefty price tag. Number 10, monthly subscription packages. Monthly subscription packages? She's not falling for the allure of ongoing charges for things she may not consistently use or need. A Sigma female values financial prudence and dislikes the idea of accumulating multiple subscriptions that slowly drain her bank account each month. She's keenly aware of how these subscriptions can add up over time. What starts as a small monthly fee for a streaming service or a beauty box can quickly balloon into a significant expense when combined with other subscriptions. She prefers to assess each subscription's value carefully, ensuring it aligns with her priorities and doesn't become an unnecessary financial burden. Moreover, she values simplicity and minimizing clutter in her life. The constant influx of subscription boxes and services can lead to excess and waste, both financially and in terms of physical space. She prefers to focus on quality over quantity, whether it's in entertainment options or personal care products. She's also cautious about the auto-renewal trap. Many subscription services automatically renew unless canceled, making it easy to forget about them and continue paying for something she may no longer use or enjoy. She stays vigilant about reviewing her subscriptions regularly and canceling those that no longer serve her needs. Instead of signing up for every trendy subscription that comes along, she prefers to be intentional with her spending. She may opt for 1 or 2 subscriptions that genuinely enrich her life or bring value, but she's selective and disciplined about keeping her expenses in check. Thank you, damsels, for tuning in. Bye and stay blessed.